Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another Minecraft Hypixel Skyblock video. Yeah, I haven't done these in 2 weeks or something, maybe even a month now, I don't even know. But I have a legit reason this time, okay? I think I do at least. So, school, I'm in year 8 because I'm British and that's how the system works, you know. Not going to go into it too depth, but I need to choose what I actually want to do, like options. I don't know what they call it in America. My American viewers, most of you at least. But I needed to do that, and here we have real school now instead of online, so it's like, that was kind of bad and AIDS. But I kind of prioritized over Skyblock, and I couldn't really do any YouTube, and there wasn't much content until now, because well, like 2 weeks ago, there was 2 updates, basically in a row. There was the Spider Den revamp and the Tier 5 Revenant Horror update, which brings a new tier to the Revenant Horror tier, the family, you know. But first of all, I'm going to talk about Tarantula Slayers, like this one here. So, in my opinion, it was quite overdue, but no one really expected it. Like, Spider Den out of everything, no one really expected it. Actually, the love is quite full, because it usually is. But it is quite good, nonetheless. I'm actually going to put my render distance up here. Just going to see. So, obviously, this is the main normal island, like it was. And now, there's this part, as you probably all would have heard of. Now, in my opinion, this is really good. Beastary is a completely different video I have planned. The rest of this video will be too long. But in my opinion, this is really, really good and overdue revamp. Because the Grandma Wolf is just a free pet, and it's actually a really good concept. Because you can actually prioritize kill combos and get like 3% magic find. Like that's okay. If I look at my Grandma Wolf, it's legendary. Like 3% magic find, 15% combat XP. That's actually quite major. If you can keep that streak, it's actually really good. And I'm hoping they add more pets like this. But they're like combo pets. But you can only have like one active at a time. Or they're like really expensive. Or, I don't know. But in my opinion, it's a really actually like overlooked pet. And it's actually really good. No point in having it out though. You should have it inactive just for the kill combos. So if I get like 3 kills right here, I'll get like, what's it? Yeah, 5 kill combo, 3% magic find. And most people have over 100 magic find, which is 3%, that's like an extra 3 magic find. And you can stack this. Like next one's like 15 kills or something. But the next part is this part, the main part, which brings with you Anarchy Boss, Relics, Fairy Souls, and the best part, easier Tarantula Slayers. Look how fast I'm gonna be able to do this with a baby Yeti, not even my wolf pet. Like, I've just done a Tarantula Slayer. I've 1 out of 40 kills. And I'm gonna be able to do this in like 20 seconds. Like, it's so fast. I'm just gonna do one right now. Like, Tarantula Beast, there we go. Already halfway. And now I'm killing it. It's with Tuba. And see 30 kill combo. Look at all those combos. It's so good in like crowded areas. And it's kind of good for the combo ultimate enchant too. And that probably ended really, really fast. Like, bruh. I killed the boss in about 5 seconds and spawned it in about 20. It's really good. Like, this is why I'm Tara 8, which I have been for a long time. But that's not the only good thing about this. They introduced a new concept called Relic. So if I can find one, I think there's one right here. Really, really poggers. There's a relic, there's relics, okay, there's 24 of them. And they provide inclination, so they give 10k coins per, like usually, which is not really good, that's kind of useless by the time you get here. But, I like, the concept has a lot of potential, and I see what the Hypixel was trying to do. They tried to make it so if everyone wanted the best, like, early game, not early game, but like, the best secrets of new update, they need to get the relics before anyone else can. And then they can make the most amount of profit. Because it was actually about, also, if you collected all of them, I think Shaggy had to bring it to, would tell you something about upgrading the Anarchy boss. Or the Arcane boss down there. The new Spider boss. And then it would give, like, Queen Soul Drops or something. From that new upgraded boss, which is a lot harder, by the way. And people made probably millions, maybe even billions, just doing that. Only for maybe, like, a day, though, before everyone found out. But I like that concept. Like, that's a good concept. It's like the Phoenix Pet concept. It's just always there, even though you probably weren't expected to happen. But Relics, there's 24 of them, and yeah. But that's my first half. And I actually like this update. Like, really, really good update. And I think it was like 2 days later, right? They introduced the Revenant Horror Tier 5. And this one's, in my opinion, it's, you know, for like, what's it, the 4 months it took for them to make it, just to make one boss, and like a couple potions. I'm at Spooky Festival right now, but like, I like how it's like, you know, tier 8, because, you know, tier 8's actually kind of good now, so if you get these, they're really pog. But like, come on, gain 10 ferocity, I mean, that's actually pretty good, but 5% dodge chance, like, that's useless. Wolf mixing, I mean, it's have a magic bone, which looks good, but if you read it, it says slaying monsters in 1 hit. Which is kind of useless, because the things you actually get good drops on that you actually, you know, want to kill is like, you know, Slayers, and now you can't really one-shot Slayers, not even with magic abilities, because, you know, they're disabled against all Slayers, I'm pretty sure. But see, I can't even do Revenant Horror Tier 5 because I need Tier 7. Which, I mean, I understand why, but just, like, it's more of an annoyance. I can't really show you, but I'm maybe, like, Rev 6 or something. But it's really unbalanced. Like, okay, so if you didn't know, it's called the Eterned Horror, and it shoots TNT every second or something, when it's near death, at least. And it just goes around and just shoots TNT like a bomber. Like, it shoots so much. But it's really unbalanced for people. Like, if you've just hit Rev 7, you've probably had, like, you know, a bit of gear. But by the time you have Rev 7, you could probably already done it by the time you have Rev 5. Because, you know, it's a kind of unbalanced with the new dungeon. Like, you could just get Shadow Assassin, and you might be able to do it, but oh no. The TNT one-shots you. Like, that's unfair. Like, that's just unfair. And if you're late game, it's extremely easily, because you can just one-tap it with an Emerald Blade and one for all Giant Sword. It brings me on to my next point. If you're gonna make a boss that has 10 mil HP, and supposed to be a challenge, don't let people one-shot it so easily. Like, just make it so you have, like, a damage cap on the boss. So you can only deal maybe like 500k a hit at max, which actually balances out late game with like mid game, kind of. Because then, like, everyone has an equal chance, and the mid game can catch up with the late game with the new bosses. And admins will probably make more tier 5 Slayer bosses if they see this. Make a damage cap on the bosses, so you can't deal over a certain threshold of damage. Because it's kind of stupid. Like, I showed you earlier with that Tarantula boss, I kind of, like, 5-tapped that thing. You know, it's kind of unfair. And I mean, if you go for all damage, and you're probably a glass cannon, so maybe, okay, make the TNT, what you should make it to be better. Make the TNT from the Rev 5 just not one-shot you, maybe make it, like, bring you down to, like, 1 HP, so then it scares the crap out of you, but, you know, regen is pog. And then there's actual use for regenerative items, like lifesteal. That's if you don't one-shot it like you can now. But, you know, in the future they'll be making more tier 5 Slayer bosses. I mean, it makes sense. It'll probably be like the Tarantula Brood Father tier 5, and then the Wolf, and then, yeah. Probably both in one update. And yeah. And also Beastry, that's a little coverage, I'm not going to go into full detail. But it's a good update, V Street. Let's just say that. Except they need to add more things to it. But you know, it's still really good because I understand it. I love it. But that's all I really wanted to say. Basically, Spider-Dan good. Revenant horror. I mean, don't even get me started on the things that they nerfed with the Rev 5. I mean, guess it was kind of better earlier, but you know, everyone apparently kind of bought one that was rich, but you know, they kind of did just one-shot it, but they still can, so I don't know why they nerfed it. I mean, dragons, everything's bugged against dragons, like, come on, everything is. But you know, dragons are still fun, and I understand why people do dragons, and that's their way to lose money, because, you know, dragons, no profit, never do it. And anyways, so, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Anyways, I'll probably stream next week, didn't really have time this week, but I really wanted to get some sort of video out. And this is kind of a good video, in my opinion. Anyways, like and subscribe if you did enjoy and this was helpful. You should probably do this at the start, but you know, a bit late now. Hopefully you've watched till the end. Comment pizza if you actually watch this far, and I will personally give you a pizza. I'm not even capping. Just give me your address. Actually, don't do that, but don't give me your address. Please do not. Anyways, and yeah, that's all I really wanted to say. And goodbye.